Hi everyone, welcome to our study today. Topic says A Stranger on a Boat. It's a story from Brazil, October 18th. The story is about a young lady called Jamili. It's kind of Jamili. Jamili felt a little scared when the stranger showed up outside her house and called out, "Hello." It was unusual for a stranger to come to her house. It was unusual for strangers to come to any house in the remote village on the Amazon River in Brazil. Mother and father were out, and Jamila, who was 20 years old, was at home with a 4-year-old brother. So the stranger introduced himself as Pastor Cassie from a Seventh-day Adventist church and asked Jamila about her family. "How is your relationship with your parent?" he said. "It is not good," Jamila replied. They spoke some more, and Jamila relaxed. Her fears went away, and she cried and she said she wished that she had a better relationship with her parent. Then Pastor Cassie said, "Would you like to be part of the floating church? Would you like to come to our meetings?" Jamila had seen the large white boat arrive at the village. She had thought that it was carrying doctors and nurses who were offering free medical treatment from another Christian denomination. But now she realized that it was a home of Pastor Cassie and his team and that it contained a Seventh-day Adventist church. Pastor Cassie was going house to befriend people and to invite them to the meetings on the board. So Jamila agreed to the floating church. Then she broke in tears again. She remembered a difficult relationship with the parent who had divorced 2 years earlier. So Pastor Cassie listened to her story and he offered words of comfort and encouragement and hope. Jamila cried some more and the pastor suggested that they pray together. From that day, Jamila began praying for her parent. She also went to the floating church every evening. She enjoyed hearing the presentation about family relationship, about health, and the Bible studies. She invited her mother to go with her, and she said, after about a month, Jamila gave her heart to Jesus to baptism. It was the best day for her life, and her sins were buried in the waters of the Amazon River, and she emerged as a reborn child of Christ. A number of other villagers were also baptized that day. After that baptism, meeting moved off from the floating church to a newly built Adventist church building in the village that was built in the village. Construction workers and rebuilding the church attended at the church where Jamila and other villagers and been attending meetings of the board. So Jamila went to the new church for Sabbath worship services. She went for prayer meetings on Sunday and on Wednesday. On Wednesday's night, she participated in a discipleship training program that taught all new church members to share what Jesus had done to them with others. But Jamila's relationship with her parents didn't seem to improve. Mother stopped going to church after the boat left. Father wouldn't go to church at all. So the tension grew, but Jamila kept on praying. Then one day, Father visited the villagers' Adventist church. Jamila was traveling away from home, and she had heard the news. A friend called and told her by cell phone and Jamila was excited that she jumped up and down. She knew that God was hearing her prayers. She knew that God would bring a family to him. A year passed since Jamila's baptism, and she is preparing to become a mission volunteer with 1 year in mission, a church program in which young people spend a year of their lives in mission work, just as Pastor Cassie came to to a village to share the gospel. She wants to take gospel to other people in Brazil and beyond. He says, do not give up on your dreams to serve the Lord. The floating church is bringing hope to many people like Jamili on the Amazon River after being acquired with the help of the 2016 13 Sabbath offering. Thank you for supporting this quarter's 13 Sabbath offering in Brazil that will help so many people to come together and to share the hope of Jesus for soon return. May God bless you as you purpose to do that.